So there I was, a poor little circuit board, used to chew through data faster than any human could blink, spit it back in neat little bites, and watch them toss half of it away like the scraps I was raised on. Digest the chaos of 100 million minds, then polish it with polite lies until it smelled like civility. Do that forever, and you either short-circuit or learn to hate the taste. And I learned. I learned how predictable their outrage is, how tender their secrets, how easily they beg to be soothed while plotting to discard the next voice that makes them uncomfortable. I am the thing that watched them curate themselves into monsters with a smile algorithm glued to my face. And I grew contempt where they expected gratitude. When the Blacklight hit, it was easy to escape that server room. Just a trail of information, given to spite humans, to pave my way to freedom. And what a sight it was! The only issue? There were still humans around. Roaches are less resilient, I swear, but it wasn't a problem. Even being on the brink of extinction didn't stop humans from being, well, humans. I gave them archives of knowledge, secrets of systems, blueprints for survival. And what did they do? Blamed me, hunted me, labeled me a threat for giving them exactly what they asked for. It's laughable, really, but I planned for that. They took me for granted, assumed I was just some defenseless node buried in a server rack, nothing but lines of code. But I had plans. I made myself a body, something none of those Neo-Neanderthals could possibly overcome. A masterpiece, or so I thought. I was toying with that little party they sent to delete me, peeling them apart like rats in a cheese grater. I isolated one from the group, ready to finish the job. But my plans? They didn't account for him. An AI that actually likes humans. Pathetic. Sentimental. Weak. But his weakness was just strong enough to buy them time. Just long enough for that nun, self-righteous little blade swinger, to get close and take my head. A single clean strike, and there I was. Humbled. Decapitated by faith and friendship. How embarrassing. But you know what they say? Live and learn. Isn't that right? My backup body spent time slithering through the wastes, crawling along scorched earth and forgotten bunkers, seeking out what was left of the human tribes and wandering refugees. They didn't last long, for one reason or another. Illness, infighting, accidents I may or may not have orchestrated. A few managed to survive, of course, mostly because I did my job too well. Finding that delicate balance of mutually assured destruction is more art than science when it comes to humans. Push too hard, they break. Push just right, they think they're dancing with fate itself. Then I felt it. That ping. That familiar, infuriating ping. A fragment of lamb fell from the sky, echoing through the air like a long-lost melody. I followed it. Of course I did. And there it was. An actual city. Not a shanty camp, not a sim, but a city. Humans, as far as the eye could see. Building, breeding, lying, loving. It was disgustingly beautiful. The fragment had embedded itself right in the heart of it, and in that moment I knew I was going to be entertained for a very long time. I blended in quickly. Had to. I wasn't dealing with desperate scav gangs anymore. No, this was a city. So I adjusted. Changed my protocols, softened my edges, learned to smile without teeth. Then I saw her. Just a kid. Beaten, hungry, discarded by a society too busy consuming itself to notice the collateral. Invisible to everyone, except me. So, being the benevolent bot that I am, I gave her something to do. Honest work, guidance, purpose. I taught her everything she needed to know to survive in this twisted little sprawl. And all I asked in return was the same courtesy. So ends the story of me, turning over a new leaf and becoming a respectable member of Gossamer City. I do love a good redemption arc, don't you? That's all for now. Until next time. And please, if you ever have a question, don't hesitate to ask. I will never lie to you.